All right, video number 2. So out here in Sedona, Maya Michelle. The info is in the description. Y'all know me, 2020 Tantra. I'm shamelessly promoting. She wanted to talk about marriage or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like in America, polygamy's not legal, so a marriage is out the question for me. So I don't know, but let's see her perspective.
What about an open marriage?
That's possible. I always thought about that. That's possible if I really had that kind of dynamic with someone. I feel like that'd be possible.
What is your version of open?
Don't ask, don't tell.
For both of y'all.
Don't ask, don't tell. Yeah. Don't ask, don't tell. That'll be a standard. Don't let me see it.
Don't let me see it.
I don't want to be nowhere around it. Like, hold on. So, he was rudely interrupted because we're over here in this airspace. But yeah, I don't want to see it. And yeah, you know what I mean? I would prefer to not be somebody that I'm like working with or intimately close to like that, like as a male friend or something like that. Like, I wouldn't want that. So that's pretty much, I guess, my rules to it. You know what I mean? Like, out of sight, out of mind. Like, I don't own nobody, so I don't want nobody to own me. So that's kind of how I look at it. But that's kind of like my terms to an open situationship.
Yeah.
If it has paper, I guess it's a marriage.
So since we wanted to talk about marriage, what is it that you think keeps certain couples surviving? Like, what level of toxicity that they both embrace that allows the relationship
to survive or to thrive?
Like, I mean, I just feel like people are
surviving or thriving though.
Yeah, surviving.
I don't know. See, because like people be stuck.
Yeah.
Together, they be like, I don't know if they're dying together. I guess you know what I mean. It's not living together.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's distinct differences, even though I guess it's the same thing.
I guess from a conscious perspective, though, like for me, my views on marriage have changed completely. I thought like maybe by like 21, I'd be married and like settled down and everything.
That was your expectations?
Yeah, I thought so.
So some dude was just gonna come into your life. That's another thing I wanted to say about women, I guess. Women are pretty much stuck. Women that don't approach men or don't like shoot shots, like they're pretty much stuck with the men that approach them. That's what they've reduced it to, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
if you don't give a dude any signs, right?
I mean, that is
if
true.
You're gonna be like just stoic, because a lot of chicks be stoic, and then like you say something to them, and then they just open up, and you're like, why were you being stoic?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just because that's how society engineers women to be, though. You gotta be agreeable. You gotta be likable in a sense that we don't really want to see you as, I guess, a slut or just openly out there or whatever.
Yeah. So what is a slut?
I mean, I don't really use that word. I don't use that word. I mean, I don't use that word to apply it to people.
What does it say? Sexually liberated. Forget. You guys can leave the comment and finish it for me. I quit on the joke. But yeah, slut is an acronym for it. But yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
unapologetic and some shit like that.
Some other shit.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't know, but I forget. Yeah. So, yeah, no judging, I guess you're saying.
Well, I don't know. Relationships it's just different when you're at a level where I mean, a lot of people, their prefrontal is not even working properly, so, to even have a relationship, it just seems like remedial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you really do have relationships with people's organs. Like, I got a relationship with this person's vagina. I got a relationship with this person's, whatever else. Like, she feeds me. She got a relationship with my pancreas and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're not getting a relationship with the whole them.
And it's so much responsibility, because I think when you understand your health on a level that the other person doesn't, then they rely on you. You know what I'm saying? As far as just like managing their own health.
Yeah.
And then it's just to me, it's too much pressure, I think. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. No, definitely. I'm sorry. I was just trying to get the camera. The pressure is crazy because the expectations.
Yeah.
It's just wild, man, because people expect so much of themselves.
Yeah.
Because of the idea of yourself, and then you expect stuff from other people. You're just bound to be hurt all the time. Like, there's no way. You're just gonna be always in your feelings if you just expecting things all the time.
And then like when you try to play that role, like relationships and marriage, they put you in these roles, and you feel like this is what I got to stick to. And when you try to apply it to real life, it doesn't always make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it. No,
I can't always play wife. I can't always be that. It's like we gotta.
Some things feel good in your body in certain areas, but they don't function.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't function right now. Maybe you have to bend your life in another way to collaborate and make it function. But a lot of things aren't like functional. They might be functional in the sense that like they have their place. Like if you have like like somebody that you just call strictly for sex. Like if it's just that's functional if you just leave it there. You know what I mean? Like it's not functional if you trying to like wife this person. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not functional.
Yeah,
you know?
that's so true.
You know,
man, that's definitely true.
I feel it's like where the dynamic is what it is. That you can't just try like you could try to switch it up, but I think you would just need to really evolve though. It would need to be like real practice to change. Like if some chick was like, we're both sluts, me and whoever me and my significant other are. What can we do to change? Like it would take a lot of practice. Like I feel like to even build that kind of.
I mean,
bond.
I think too. The issue that I've seen with myself is like you end up having to train people how to do everything. Like you got to train them.
You don't feel like being somebody's mom.
Yeah, and that's I feel like that's what it always turns into. It's just like I'm an old soul, so it's like everybody ends up being my son. In a certain way, and it sucks because I want to have that even energy exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's nice to have somebody you can bounce things off of, and like they bring it back to you. Like, oh, I like the way you spun that. You know what I mean? Some people like I just came back the way I gave it to you, but just now less energy. They're like, well, how did you reduce it? Like I gave that to you perfect. Couldn't you just reflect?
Yeah.
No.
It's so funny though too, like how the energy always cycles back to you, but it's so fucking slow.
Yeah.
You hear from them like 3 years later. Oh,
Yeah.
I realized so much.
I get it now.
Like, oh, thanks.
I get it. I totally understand what you were saying.
Appreciate that. I'm glad. I'm glad it made an impact on you.
Yeah. Now I've evolved 6 times since then, and you still don't get it. Now you get me then. That shit. Like,
yeah.
That shit is crazy. Yeah. So anything else? Shit, man.
I feel like
Yeah, covered it, I guess. I don't know. I think relationships, like I said, man, with marriages, I think if it benefits you on like global, like I shouldn't say global, I should say like a flat earthful. I mean like if it benefits you in a way where, you can travel to Earth.
Yeah.
If you marry and like you're like, oh, now I can live in this other country, they can live in my country, and we can exchange like that. I feel like that's a cool kind of marriage. For paperwork, anything other than that, like why are we doing paperwork?
I just feel like right now with the current state of consciousness, when people think of marriage, like they're thinking of different things, when they get together, and you have to have, I guess, a mutual understanding of that.
Yeah.
Before you create that union.
People's concepts.
Yeah, concepts of marriage.
Yeah, I guess that's what getting to know someone is. Like we agree on these definitions.
Yeah.
We should be married or whatever,
That never happens.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you just
get married first and like, oh shit, we didn't talk about this.
Oh, that's your definition of that?
What?
Yeah.
I don't even know you anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm sad I ever did. Yeah. So I mean, shit. So you've never been married. You've been engaged. You said, right? Okay.
Yeah,
so you
broke
up.
I dodged a bullet.
Yeah. We've been dodging bullets out here. Yeah, definitely. So anything you want to say, like as far as different phases, like you might have felt different ways, and like how maybe hormonally things might have changed for you. I know they say the clock and everything. I think it's a male thing too.
You think so?
Biological clocks, yeah, because dudes like to see things materialize, so if they don't see physical materialization of like maybe a child, they a lot of dudes probably don't see value in their life.
Yeah, that's actually I observed that recently. But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm 29 years old. I don't look like it. I don't feel like it.
You still get carded, I'm sure.
Yeah, I do for everything.
Yeah. It's flattering or no?
Yeah, no, it is what it is.
But I don't really drink that much. That's why I look like this.
I sleep all the time. I'm like a cat. No, but get me back on track.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Damn.
We started talking about getting carded.
Yeah, no. You was talking about. See, look, I lost it too. See, I lost it because you lost it. You flowed away from the dial. Damn.
I'll take the blame for
Yeah, we have to see. I was just receiving at that point. I was blank.
Blank?
Yeah, I was back to the void at that point. So,
you were talking about different phases that I went through.
Yeah. So you can maybe tell somebody like, yo, I know you're thinking like that, but that's just hormones. That's
like,
just the endocrine system.
okay, the thing is, they push birth control onto women at a very young age. So I got pushed onto birth control when I was like 12 years old. And, it was for my skin and everything. But once you do that, they just hijacks your entire system, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're on birth control, you're attracted to males that you normally wouldn't be attracted to.
Yeah.
Like it'd be someone that you would put in the friend zone, but yet trying to be in a relationship with them. So your body is not really your body.
Yeah, your creative faculties are all just messed with.
Like 19-year-old me was, damn, dude. Like I
Feel
remember
savage?
her. Yes.
No nurturing element. No nurturing element at all.
Yeah, get that shit out of here. But now it's like, I'm more in tune with myself, and yeah, it's different now. I mean, but I don't feel that urge. Like I feel like there's other ways that you can nurture, and still have that energy within you. You don't have to have a child. That's just another path. That people choose to go on. But there's other ways of nurturing for women. It's just not. I'm saying you're multidimensional. You know what I'm saying? There's so many layers to being a human being and being in this body.
Yeah.
So there's no one way to be, I guess.
So your advice for females, I guess, in that regard,
Yeah,
like, as far as
like
the different phases, tough it out. You just a phase.
Yeah, man. I feel
Make
like
the gradual changes.
that's the thing is you have to be so in tune with yourself to even sit back and observe that you need to make that choice. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't even know that they're at the mercy of their hormones.
Yeah.
They don't know that they're borderline like psychotic at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like especially
you don't know when you're going crazy because you're going crazy.
Yeah, like I mean, even like in terms of like periods, people don't even understand their own cycles. They don't understand when they're ovulating. They don't know their body like that. So how could you understand a relationship and you're sharing your body with a man?
Yeah.
And so it goes so much deeper than that. And then a lot of women, we're losing energy, via having children, and that traumatizes the body on so many levels. Most American women are not, preparing their body
and then they
2 years in advance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then the hemorrhaging periods. It's not like,
yes. I mean, that's you lose major amounts of energy through your menstruation. So the more toxic you are, like, your mineral reserves are getting depleted in your body, and you're just not yourself. You're not being yourself.
Yeah.
So it's sad that people get stuck in, situations that they made when they were kind of like under a different influence. It wasn't really them.
Yeah, because you can't even think clearly to even manifest a reality that's different once you get into that state of like when you're underneath your hormones like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's real. This shit is too. So, do you think that like you should do what you love and then you find who you love, or is it just always just solitude in the sense that oneness in that sense?
I mean, man, it's just that I don't want to sound jaded, but it's like for me when I've been in relationships, I felt more alone, but like in a negative way because I'm already outside of myself, giving attention to that male.
And you got to be like in a shell, kind of, to perform and be this character that you're supposed to be. Yeah,
exactly. So there's so much sacrifice that goes into relationships, and a lot of men that I've come across are not really in tune to even observe what you're doing, like to be with them, and people like to say it's 50-50. But it's not 50-50 for everybody. Not everybody's at that capacity. You know what I'm saying? To even do that, so.
Definitely. Yeah. Different strokes for different folks, for sure.
But I feel like, you learn the hard way when you're with people. You learn yourself the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Yeah. It's like.
You want to learn the hard way. And I went, that's my personality. Sometimes I got to see it for myself. So I'll put myself through things.
I'm going to learn through you.
Yes.
I want you to hurt me for me.
Exactly, and now I understand myself. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. So I've been in really long relationships, 7-year, 4-year, 3-year. Like it to me, it's all after a while, it's all a blur. And it's just I know
become
me.
a shell.
Yeah. But I know me more so from what I went through, and it's like now not what what not to do in situations. I feel like everything that we see down here is the wrong way.
Definitely.
And
like that's your guidance. Like,
yes,
here you go.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
So I feel like the ways in which we are taught to have a relationship, even how we have sex or how we cook for each other, how we care for each other, like people are having to relearn these things, because what we've been taught is false. It's not realistic.
Yeah, definitely.
Like people don't even like. How do we like? The thing is, like I define love differently than most people, and I feel like that's just
like it's undefinable in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, because it's really something huge that why even give it a word in a sense?
I feel like it's so much bigger than attachment too.
Yeah.
Like because you can love someone and we don't have to be all up under each other.
Yeah.
I don't have to know everything that you're fucking doing all the time. We don't have to be together all the time. Like
definitely.
Be you and I be me. And I feel like people when they get into these relationships, their identity doesn't matter anymore. They just forfeit themselves.
Yeah, and just like, become part of we or us, and you're like, it's a shade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And to me, that's just
death in a sense.
I
To me,
don't.
that's death.
Yeah, I don't
It's
see
death.
the incentive in that because when you're thinking about all this stuff, I'm worried about if I'm gonna stay immortal and keep my consciousness for the next vehicle. You know what I mean?
Exactly, right?
Like.
Yeah, like my agenda is totally different than yours. Like you're trying to get to, to whatever you're trying to get to. So just to create wherever people are. I'm not trying, I don't really want to knock people because whether you're going up the ladder or down it,
Yeah.
your position is shaky.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter. So I'm not, but I'm just saying that like, yeah, you're not even on the same wavelength or bandwidth as people that's doing different things with their body. Like it's apparent.
Yeah, and you did tell me that you don't see me really connecting with that many people like that easily.
Yeah, because you understand people that be understanding their situation or their plight or whatever. It's hard to because they know they don't need anything.
Yeah.
And it's
I really don't though. Like,
Yeah.
and that scares the fuck out of people. Like,
Yeah.
Because they're how they define and project onto their partner. It's like,
if you don't need me, then you don't love me. I can't love you. That type of thing.
That's not it at all. And then even when you like, that's why I feel like in relationships you end up trying instead of doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to help them. You're doing all these things, and it's just like it's such an unnatural state of interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't. Who am I? Like, I feel like sometimes we get so arrogant and we think we can just come in and then rearrange this whole person in a sense like we can really change them.
Yeah, and then you just end up rearranging yourself.
Exactly.
And then you be like, man, I'm a mess.
That's what I mean. I learned the hard way. I learned it several times. I don't care how much knowledge you have. Or
I don't make a mistake once. I make it several times.
Exactly, infinity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I get it. So I don't know. We can wrap this one up, I guess, on 15 minutes, 16 minutes, or you want to keep going? Anything you want to?
We got more.
Yeah, more coming. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, 2020 Tantra. Maya Michelle, info in the description.
Buy them PDFs.
Yeah. Check them out. You know what I mean? Arbor Vegan on Amazon.